Hi, this is Mrs. Arriaga from the library team, and I'm going to show you how you can find a book in the Moreau Catholic High School Library. We have about 14,000 books in our collection, in addition to a growing ebook collection for our e-readers that are available for checkout at the circulation desk. And you can locate all of them through our library catalog, which is also called L4U. So I'm going to show you how you can find L4U. From the homepage, you would hover over Academics, and you would scroll down to Library. When you click on Library, you're directed to the library homepage. You would then scroll down a little bit and click on Library Catalog. This is L4U, the library catalog. If you know a title that you're looking for, the title of the book, you can certainly enter that into the search box. So let's say I'm looking for the book Twilight. The key here is to make sure you click on title. If I click return, it actually defaults to search for Twilight by keyword. So make sure that you always select the icon rather than clicking return. So I'm going to click title, and I see that I have 5 results for Twilight when I search for a book that has Twilight in the title of it. And there I see Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. If I hover over Twilight, I can see more information about it. I also see the cover image. I'm going to actually click on that so I can see it permanently. You can see that I could rate this book if I've read it using Facebook. I could email it to a friend and suggest it. I could also tweet about this book. So it's a great way to share with others what you're reading. You're also able to rate this book. The more students we have rating books, the more powerful this catalog becomes, because when you search for a book, you'll be able to see its rating, similar to Yelp when you're looking for a restaurant or a store and you want to know what others think about it. So if I click on the author, Stephanie Meyer, I'm taken to a new screen that shows me all the books in the library that we have by Stephanie Meyer. If I go back to home, it's going to bring me back to the home page. Now, say I don't know the title or author of a book, but I know I want to read a book about baseball. So if I put baseball into the search box, I would then click keyword, and it will search for books that are about baseball. Some of them will have baseball in the title, others won't. And I'm going to go back to the home page. You can search for ebooks in our collection in 2 ways. The first is to search by subject. So if you enter electronic book and then click subject, it will pull up the ebooks we have listed in our collection. If I go back to home, and let's say I'm searching for a title. So let's say I'm searching for Catching Fire. I see that there are 2 listings for Catching Fire. On the shelf, there are 3 of 7 copies currently. And then there's another one of 1. So I'm going to click on that or hover over it. And I see under Media, it says ebook. Whereas in the one above it, the media listed here is just book. So that's a print book. So this second one is the ebook version. So I know Catching Fire does come in an ebook in the Moreau Catholic High School Library collection. And I would just go to the circulation desk to check out an e-reader so I could read the ebook on that. You all will have the ability to log in to L4U to see your history, to place reserves, and to rate your books. I don't believe that you will have this access during Tech Camp, but at the start of the year you will, so I want to show you how that's done. In the right-hand corner, you would click on Login. It instructs you to enter your client code or last name. I'm going to enter a last name of a student who is allowing me to do this. And then I'm going to enter this student's PowerSchool password. So again, you would enter your last name and then your PowerSchool password. If you try to do this during Tech Camp, I don't believe it's going to work, but at the beginning of the school year, it will. So you can see that Dennis's information pops up. If I want to see the history of this student, I can look here to see all the books he's checked out. And I can click on my profile to get back to this. I can also see any reserves I have and any current fines. I should note that we do not charge for overdue books. However, if you lose a book, that is when we will charge you. So we do give out detentions, though, for overdue books. So be sure to renew your books on time. We have no problem with you renewing books multiple times if you aren't able to finish them in a certain period of time. I'm going to log out because I'd like to show you one more thing. So if I'm going to search for, again, Twilight by title, and let's say I wanted this particular book. If I wanted this book and I noticed that it was out of the library, I would see that the status would be changed to this item is currently out. I would want to place a reserve so that the library team knew when the book came back, I was in line to get that book, and they would make sure I knew that it arrived for me to pick up. You'd click Place a Reserve here. Now you would need to be logged in, and when you place a reserve, this comes up. You do not need to enter the month and date, and then I would place a reserve. And it would say the reserve has been successfully set for you. So this was under Dennis's profile. So if I go back to my reserves, I will see that Twilight is reserved. And as you explore L4U, you'll find that there are many different features, but I think this is a good beginning. And when the year begins, you will have the ability to log in. This presentation was brought to you by the library team.